Hello, sir. What's your name?
Mel Mandel.
Mel Mandel. Nice to meet you. So, how long have you, what kind of car do I have behind me right here?
This is a 66 Plymouth Satellite with a 426 Hemi in it.
Wow.
One of 314 made, 503 were stick shift. This is one of the automatics right here.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool. And how long have you had it?
Well, I bought it in 94.
94.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
And then, what made you want this car out of anything else?
Well, the Hemis today, like right now when I tell people, the motor under this hood, they get 11,000 horsepower out of this on the, funny cars and dragsters. It's this motor doing it, not the new Hemi.
Right,
this is
right.
the original Hemi of the old days.
Okay.
Over 11,000 horsepower. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
This only has 550 horsepower today.
Okay.
But in the 90s, I was in one as a street car. It was a 57 Plymouth with it was a street car, over 2,000 horsepower in it. So it was that motor, a 426 Hemi, 500 cubic inches, 1071 blower, Hillborn injection, and nitrous on top of that. This thing was so ferocious. As I'm telling you the story, they even made a Mattel toy of this car. Here, this is it right now, that car.
Wow, okay.
And it was in all kinds of magazines, and it was unbelievable. The power of the thing would blow you away. I mean, it was just awesome, this car. But so I've been doing this since the 50s with building them. With,
Right.
The one was a 42-door sedan, 40 Ford sedan. I put a 331 Hemi in that in 1958, and I've always loved this motor. And I bought this in '94 because I was looking for a Hemi car, and I paid $20,000 for it. And then in '07, I'm in Calabasas. That's all high dollar Ferraris and all the hoopla.
Oh yeah.
And a gentleman walked around my car in '07. He said, "How much?" I said, $200,000. He says, "I'll give you $190,000 cash right now." And I said, "That's not getting it." So it just shows you how crazy I am. That's where the Mad Mel of the bike comes in.
Yep.
See, I'm in other magazines with the car, I'm Mopar Mel, they call me.
Okay.
And the bike, the world's fastest, was Mad Mel Rides Again. See, I lost my leg on that bike in 1986.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got ripped off, and
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I woke up in '87, but I rode for another 20 years after that on the same bike, and that's another war stories and everything.
Okay.
But the Plymouth here is unbelievable. Everywhere I go, they're honking at me going down the freeway, give me thumbs up. I go to get gas at a gas station. Can I take a picture of your car? Yeah, I don't care.
It's very favorite. I love it.
Oh yeah, it was just like on the flyer there.
Yep.
When you tell Jay Leno or even Tim Allen it's a Hemi, man, they come and check it out.
Oh yeah,
man,
they do.
me.
Oh yeah.
There's only 314 automatic, 503 stick shifts of this first year.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that was it. It was one of the 314s on it. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun. In fact, here I'm over 80 now, and this car, when I fire it up, I'm like an 18-year-old kid again. I swear to God, it cracks me up.
That's awesome.
Makes me laugh. Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's wild.
So out of all these crazy war stories that you talked about, which one would you say is like your favorite or the most adventurous that you would love to share?
Okay, well this one here is a riot. In '06, the new Hemi just came out. It's a Hemi. This is '06. And I run down to the magazine store. I'll tell you the story.
Yeah, thank you.
So anyway, I run down to the magazine because they're saying it's a Hemi. So is it my motor, a new motor, what it is? So I run down and then look at all the magazines. The dummies don't show you the motor. It's the shaker hood with the word Hemi on it.
Oh,
that's all you know. They don't show you the motor.
Yeah.
So now I'm in Calabasas. This is '06.
Yep.
And I'm standing there like I am right now. The hood is open. And coming down the driveway is a promo card. No license plates on it, all shiny to show it off to the millionaires there.
Right.
And I'm not one of those people, but anyway. So it backs in right opposite of me. So we're nose to nose, about 15 feet apart. And this gorgeous young lady gets out of the car, the long blonde hair. She's ready to pop the hood. I want to see the motor. And as soon as she lifts the hood, the whole place runs over to the. I always said it. I don't know what it was, but anyway, I'm trying to keep it cool. And so when it finally died down where I could see the motor, I finally walk over, I look at the motor, I said, well, that's nice. To me, it looked like a Chevy motor. It's not King Kong at all.
Right.
So I come back to my car, the hood's open, and she comes walking over, and here, I'm going to lift the hood up.
Okay,
let's
go for it. Yeah.
And I had, like I said, so I had the hood open like this, and she comes walking over, and she's looking at my motor, and I said, that's a real Hemi right there.
Yep.
So anyway, that was I got so many. I even have one with a police highway patrol.
Yeah.
You know how the law is in California about anything over 100 miles an hour, it's gone. It's impounded.
Yep.
So I'm going down the freeway. This is out in the valley. I'm going about 140 miles an hour in the car.
Wow.
And this is early Sunday morning.
Yeah.
No hardly traffic.
Right.
And I look behind me, because on the on-ramp, that, any police there. So I'm shoot right past that.
Oh.
And the next off-ramp is about a mile down the road. And I'm going, like I said, about 140 with this thing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I look at my mirror because I'm backing off because here comes the off-ramp. And here's a black car shooting across the freeway. He's right behind me. And it's the highway patrol. Oh my God. Anything over 100 miles an hour,
done,
it's
yeah.
gone. So I get off the freeway. The highway patrol cop pulls up next to me. He gives me thumbs up.
And keeps going.
Well, no, we both made a left turn off the freeway. See, he was right there next to me, and what had happened is he was in the fast lane. See, if I saw him, I would have never done that.
Right.
But he was in the fast lane going 80. When I punched it, I shot out in front of him like that, and and this was a mile down as that off ramp.
Yeah.
And so if I saw him, I would have never done that. But I didn't see him at all, and
right.
that's why I got away with that. Thank God. But he could have roped me up, take me away, and everything else.
Yep.
My bike too. You heard me talk about my motorcycle. On 38 years on that bike, I never got a ticket. But a highway patrol. Do you know the 210 freeway?
Yeah.
Okay, in Pasadena. There's a long tunnel there on the 210 freeway.
Right. Yeah.
Now my bike had 380 horsepower, was turbocharged, 20 pounds of boost. Anyway, so coming through the tunnel there, it sounded like a 747 is coming through the tunnel. So here's a cop at the end of the tunnel. He waves, he pulls, he's pulling, pull over. I pull over. He said, I heard you racing through the tunnel. I said, wait a minute. I'm sitting on the world's fastest street bike, 380 horsepower.
Yeah.
Everything you said, the cop is right in front of me. I said, you went to see me, and the cop says, what? He says, so this flyer that I just showed you.
Yep.
So I gave him that flyer. I said I didn't give him. I said, here, look at this. And it's the world's fastest street bike. So he says, let me see your license. I said, well, here comes the ticket on the noise. He could have wrote me for exhaust.
Oh yeah.
Bike. Like one person said, that ain't noise, and that's horsepower. Anyway, so he looks at my, hands it back. He said, can I have the flyer? I said, it's yours. I'm going to show my buddies I stopped the world's fastest street bike.
That's awesome. Wow.
There's so many war stories with
Yeah.
it. It's been so much fun. I've been very lucky that I'm still standing here, really, for everything I've been through. But but this is King Kong under the hood, and then that, like I'm saying, this is a real Hemi car, which makes it so crazy, So.
Well, thank you so much for your time and the interview.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely enjoyed it.
Oh, good.